Welcome to the Monday Morning Jumpstart. Hi, my name is Rory Peters, and I'm the founder and CEO of Rory Peters International, as well as the Grow Your Business Like You Mean It live event. I'm a speaker, a sales and leadership trainer, and the author of Sell Like You Mean It. So this week, we're in the last week of our 5-week series on setting goals. This is one of the most powerful tools I know to help you achieve anything you want in your life. In the first week, we took a look at an overview, and we talked about how powerful this tool was and that there were 4 steps to maximizing the power of setting goals. In week number 2, we took a look at the first step, and that was defining exactly what you want. And we talked about the fact that weak or vague goals equals vague results. You want to be very specific as exactly what you want. In week number 3, we talked about the second step, which is writing your goals down. Any goal that's not in writing is just a wish. In week 4, last week, we talked about the focus, the energy in goal setting comes from reading your goals every day. This is something that you want to do because it tells your mind this is what happens, this is what's important to you. And then it allows you to notice the people, places, and things that are going to help you achieve your goal. And the last step we'll talk about this week is taking some kind of action every day towards your goal. It doesn't have to be a large action, but you have to take some kind of action every day. Action is the key. I have been teaching success for a lot of years, and I've read a lot of books and gone to a lot of seminars. And every time I've read or seen something from somebody who's really successful, one of the things they always try to hammer home to us is simply this: action is the key. Tons and tons and tons of action. Dale Carnegie said that inaction breeds fear and doubt, but action breeds confidence and courage. And that's the key. Let me give you a hypothetical, and this is just a hypothetical. Let's say that you have to make 100 mistakes in order to achieve the level of success that you want. That's right, mistakes. As we talked about in another video, mistakes are the key to success. The number one way that we learn is from our mistakes. So again, let's say you have to make 100 mistakes in order to hit the level of success that you want. That's action. You have to take action to make mistakes. So let's say that you're going to take one action every week. One action every week. 100 actions, that means roughly 2 years. In 2 years, you're going to hit the level of success that you want by taking some kind of action at least once a week. But what if you did what I said? What if you took some kind of action, no matter how small it is, some kind of action towards your goal every day? In this hypothetical situation, you'd achieve the level of success that you want in just a little over 3 months. Not 2 years, 3 months. Now, yes, this is a hypothetical, but honestly, I've known people who've done this, that have managed to hit the level they want because they just took action after action after action. They just kept going. They learned from what they did, altered course, took more action. Learned from what they did, altered course, take more action. Everybody that you listen to, every book you read on success, every person you see live is going to tell you the same thing, that action is the key. All right? Action is the key. So you can't wait for perfection. It's not going to come. You've got to take action from where you are, learn from that, and move forward. That's the key, action. I'll tell you a story that really has nothing to do with business, but nonetheless, it allowed me to hit the level of success that I was shooting for. Back a few years ago, I was single, and I was looking not to be single. I was ready to find the woman of my dreams, to get married, and to spend the rest of my life with this person. So I started dating. And I started doing the online dating thing. Now at first, I was really nervous about this. It was something that I wasn't used to. I wasn't comfortable with this online dating thing. But I decided that in my job where I traveled a lot and I didn't have a chance to get out and meet people, that this was going to be the key because it allowed me to date without having to go out and meet people live, right? Just the way it is now in the new millennium. So I started this process, and as much as I didn't like it at first, I started the process, and I told myself if I was going to accomplish my goal, I was going to have to take action. And that's exactly what I did. I started dating. Now, I didn't look at the dating process like a nightmare. That would have made this a god-awful thing. I looked at it as the key to success level I wanted. That the more I dated, and not to be a serial dater, I mean, each time I was looking to see if this person, if we clicked. The more I dated, the higher the probability was that I was going to meet the person that I wanted to be with for the rest of my life. So I went down this road, and I dated a fair amount. You could theoretically, based on my activity, tell me that I was a serial dater. I wasn't. I was very methodical about it. When I say that, I had a good time. One of the things I realized that in order for this to be an enjoyable process and for me not to want to quit, I'm going to have to enjoy this process. And so I realized that even if this person and I didn't click, if their picture was 10 years old and they didn't look like that anymore, right? Or we had nothing in common. The worst case scenario most of the time was I met somebody new, we probably had a nice conversation, and we move on with our lives. And every now and then I'd meet someone I thought, well, this has potential. And we'd date some more, and eventually I'd find out that it's not exactly a right fit. But again, I just kept taking action. So one particular week, I'd been on a business trip, and I traveled a lot. So I was on a business trip, and I'd been gone almost the entire week. And I'd come back now, it's late Friday afternoon, drove home from LAX airport in Los Angeles, and I decided that what I was going to do on this Friday night, and normally I went out dancing on Friday nights, what I was going to do was just sit home, make some dinner, and for me making dinner meant going to the deli in the grocery store and getting some barbecued chicken, some salad fixins, and make myself a salad, some chicken, and sit back and watch all the TV that I recorded all week that I haven't had a chance to see yet. So I was just going to sit back and chill and just relax. Well, while I was eating, kind of dawned on me, I said to myself, Rory, you are never going to meet anybody sitting alone in your apartment watching TV. It's not going to happen. You want to meet somebody, if this is your goal, you got to get off your butt and get out there and meet somebody. Now, realize this wasn't the online dating thing. I was actually going to go out and go dancing. So I actually did that. I went and took a shower, got dressed, and I went out dancing. Now, I'd like to tell you that I found the woman of my dreams. It's not the case. She found me. My wife found me. Met her that night, and we dated, got married, and I couldn't be happier. This is the woman of my dreams. Now, if I hadn't have been there that night, if I had decided to stay home and watch TV, she never would have found me. And I would not be as happy as I am now. So, action, folks. Action is the key. All right, so this is the final step. If you've done your homework along the way, you defined exactly what you wanted. You wrote your goals down. You've been reading them every day, maybe twice a day. And now, for the rest of your career, you need to take action. Because in order to get to the level of success that you want to enjoy, you're going to have to make some mistakes. And the more action you take, and the more mistakes you make, and the more you learn from them, the quicker you're going to get where you want to be. Action is the key. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the entire series, that you got something from this, and that it's going to help you define your goals and get you where you want to be as quickly as possible. Take care, and even though we're in a new one next week, I will see you next Monday with a brand new topic. Have a great week.